In our first step, I talked about catching one bass. That's all we're after right now. And I did reference the fact that a lot of equipment and a lot of technique goes into that goal, and everybody would know that. I didn't point this out though. I'm going to try to do this and kind of push you towards equipment that's going to cost you no more than $50. And I think that's a pretty darn good deal. If you go into your bait and tackle store and look up and down the aisles or see another angler with all of his equipment, you know he's spent a lot more than $50, and that day may come for you. I hope it does. I hope you get that deep into it. But for right now, we're just talking about $50 worth of equipment. And I'm going to start with, I want to tell you that I went down to the store and on sale got a nice Shakespeare rod and reel combination already with line on it for $25. So we're going to start with the rod right now. And I'm not going to be doing any casting or anything like that. I just want to tell you about this rod. This is a 6-foot fiberglass rod. It's just as fine, as simple a rod as you absolutely need to get started. And I want to tell you what the rod does. The rod is the piece of equipment, of course, that holds the reel. The reel is going to send your line out there with your bait to the fish, and the rod with the proper guides is going to bring the line back and put it on your reel. Now that's pretty obvious. But I don't think people talk about that enough, because along the way there, I'm going to use the word feel right now. And throughout these 12 steps, feel is, I ought to have a sign up here that says, feel what's going on out there, because it is so doggone important. And this rod is the only thing that is between you, your hand right here, on the reel and the line, and out there is the lure. And you should get to the point where you can feel the lure on the bottom. Feel it bump into this rock. Feel if it's a plastic worm with a weight or a crankbait, you can feel it when it's on the bottom. You can learn what that bottom is made of. That is another big point in this whole process. And the correct rod allows you to do this. Now, if you buy a rod that's just a little bit too whippy, you kind of lose some of that feel. You'll lose some of it if it's too stiff. This is a medium action 6-foot fiberglass rod, and this is where we're going to start. And our next step is going to get us into the reel that goes with that rod.